Hola, mothers. Welcome to Tarot for Moms. This channel is dedicated to all my mothers out there that are. Hold on a second. I forgot I needed this deck. All right. So, all of y'all that are out here working extremely hard, raising your children on this parenting journey, welcome to Tarot for Moms. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages come out for you guys. So, let's pull these cards. I feel like you have a lot of people watching you. And these people are jealous of some type of fortune that you have. These are spectators. Okay. So we're not going to give them any clout because I see that you are shedding these people. Oh, thank you. What you gonna make for me, y'all? My son been drawing me pictures. Look at me. Look at this. That's me.
That's Daddy.
Uh-huh.
And that's me. That's the kid. That's the
Oh my goodness. You put everybody. Why you didn't give your daddy no eyes? You gotta give that man some eyes. Yes, so this is what I'm seeing for you. And then he drew me another picture. So confirmation. I feel like something is activating in you. You are a super mother. Okay, you are a super mom. Someone is gonna see that in you as well. That's what I'm seeing here. You may not see it yourself because I'm picking up on moms that are this. What this tells me is that you know how you do things, but you're not trying to do it for any type of attention or any type of clout, or you don't boast yourself up. So like spirit's gonna be using your children, good people in your life, innocent people in your life that aren't haters, to speak life into you and to remind you that you're really that person, you're really that girl, you're really that woman. You know what I mean? You're that mother. And you just make things look easier than what they are. And so people that wish they could do the things that you do, given the circumstances that you may be in or whatever, it's like evil eye in you projecting negativity. All right, return all that back to sender. And so to keep you focused on the positive, to keep you pushing forward about the things that you can control. I feel like spirit's gonna use random people, children, innocent people, genuine people, to like give you something. And it's gonna make you cry. It's gonna make you tear up. It's gonna make you feel like I am a good person. I'm not what they say I am. And that's all that's important. All right. So you keep dreaming. All right. I feel like you've been getting dreams, you've been getting premonitions about you just doing the right thing. Y'all are doing the right thing. And because you are committed to doing the right thing, you're going to be able to take some type of trip. Trust this. This feels like you're going to be on, you know that you're going to be on the beach sipping mojitos. Okay, public face in reverse. Mm. It's okay to be yourself. Like I feel like people are trying to say that you're fake or you're faking or something like that. Public face. Follow your heart, become who you want to be, earn a reputation in reverse. Yeah, this is jealousy all over it. Jealousy, jealousy, jealousy up in this piece. But you're not a jealous and envious person. You're actually a good person. The person that I'm talking to, the collective that I'm talking to, the reason why they're jealous of you or envious of you is because you're doing things that they want to do, but they can't quite figure out how to put themselves out there or to do it without feeling scared, shy, or timid. Anxiety in reverse. Even though their spiritual team has guided them to you, even though their spiritual team has been encouraging them by bringing inspiring people towards them, they still like hate on you for taking the steps or actually applying yourself. Like you had a vision, you listen to your guides. You're not stuck. These are people that refuse to let go and to listen to their higher self. Okay. So straight up, let's see. Spirit messages for my moms out here. It's always when you're trying to do something nice for people. You know what I'm saying? It's like it be your own kind, it be your own people. They just be hating on you. Mm-mm-mm. Messages from my moms. So a lot of you guys, you used to be where some of these people are at. Hold on a second. My bad. I had to tell my daughter, listen, Justin Timberlake is copyright music. We cannot play them things. Um, this is okay. This is really different than last week's energy. Was not expecting to see this. We have grief in reverse. What you need to know, all you need to know is that this energy doesn't belong to you. So definitely return this back to sender. It doesn't belong to you, but I do feel like you have low vibrational energies that wants to evil eye you. And so you may be trying to, you see here, so we have study in reverse. So it's like spirit is pretty much telling you, like, don't even waste your time trying to figure out why people act the way that they act, why they hate the way that they hate. You've already mastered this level. And so eventually these energies are going to be turned off by you and they'll walk away anyway. Or that's what spirit is saying. You don't have to address this energy because they have nothing to give you in return. You can sit here and tell this level of vibration about themselves and why they're in the position that they're in and so forth and X, Y, and Z. And at the end of the conversation, they won't have anything of value to give you. They would just be taking what you're offering and stealing your joy, stealing your light, and consuming it. And then they'll be like, and come back and be like, I'm gonna do it again tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Because I'm always gonna watch you and I'm always going to hate on you and I'm always gonna be negative in this way. So let them have their front row seat, let them have their time. And there's only two things that's gonna happen. Either they're gonna eventually walk away on their own or they're gonna sit there, watch you and keep up with whatever you're doing in your life. And one day you'll rub off on them. But the chances are better of you rubbing off on them than them rubbing off on you. Okay. But that's their objective, is to try to rub their nasty ass energy off onto you. They're going to be up all night thinking about you, losing sleep over you, insomnia. It feels like a collective of low vibrational energy. This woman kind of gives me like an older energy. Okay, this may be like older energies, people that have allowed their life to wither away. And so they let their negative thoughts just project all over the place. Some of y'all, this could be grandmother, mother that doesn't really like what you're doing, build home in reverse, fresh start in reverse. They don't like this new version of you. Yeah, some of y'all, this is your own mother. So we have that type of karmic energy coming up. Like they know you're going to be that child, or you're going to be that person that breaks this entire low vibrational generational curse. And you're going to go far in life. hmm And with principle, it's just someone that follows the rules, and you colored outside the lines. And they're jealous of you. Some of y'all, this is why it's so close, because I feel like it's friends, or it's like family, or like somebody that should be celebrating you. It's really hurtful because this should be someone that's like, I'm so happy for you, but it would be fake love. And I feel like you forgave, you forgiven these people. You don't keep up with what they're doing. You don't watch them. You don't check on their life. So Spirit is pretty much telling you there is no need for you to even attempt to. All you need to know is that the anxiety doesn't belong to you. These energies want you to be careful when it comes to them. It's like, be careful. You need me. You're going to need me. And the reality of it is, your spiritual team is saying, you don't need these people. We're taking you to the mansion. We're taking you to the palace. We're taking you where you actually deserve. You were born into those karmic families. You were born into those karmic contracts, but you've already done your time. And so, no, you won't be rebuilding something with this level of vibration. No. So they can steal your good karma and come up off of you. Not happening. These energies know that they're about to get karma for being crabby. Yep. We have hopeless in reverse, sinking, despair, falling apart, boundaries, no means no, drawing lines, and we have running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these energies are going to be turned off by you. They'll be back. Because these are the type of energies when they're running from themselves and the spiritual evolution that they're supposed to be working on to ascend to higher levels of consciousness. They run away from those. They run away from the shadow work. They run away from the hard work. Doesn't mean that they're not receiving the call, that they're not receiving the message. They just don't want to do the work. So eventually, if they're not getting the attention and gratification that they're looking for, they're gonna be repulsed by you, they're gonna repel you, and then they're gonna just move on. And then they're gonna expect you to feel some type of way that they're not around. Mm-mm. Past life. Y'all known each other in past lives. This is why they're gonna recognize you. Some of y'all, if these are strangers that you meet, they recognize you. They feel like, I know you from somewhere. I can't quite put my finger on it. All right, but I recognize you. Hold on a second. I'm over here. I'm dropping everything. All right. I feel like you're finna clock that T. All right. Moving on to the next one. Mm-hmm. Messages from my mom's spirit. So we got opportunity. We have brilliance. You're gonna have some type of bright idea, and whoever you pitch it to, I heard Shark Tank, wherever you post it, wherever you share it to, people are gonna love it. You're about to find a sweet spot in your career, your work life. I see someone getting like an Indeed notification. hmm I'm seeing here somebody like a referral, something about somebody works for a company that you're going to be drawn to apply for, and that connection, the person that you work with, or the person that you know that works for that company is going to put in a good referral for you. They're considering you because I feel like somebody's going to plug you in. I'm also seeing someone have an interview. You're going to have an interview. And when you get this interview, trust that you already know, like Spirit's going to be channeling through you answers to the test, if there's a test, answers to all the questions on the interview. Yeah, you're just going to be knowing things. For those of you that are like self-made entrepreneurs, you're just going to be knowing things. There's going to be 3 levels, something about the third floor, third level. There's going to be 3 levels to this ascension that you're about to go through in regards to your life purpose. You're going to be given bright ideas to help you stand out, follow them. Like, trust your spirit, trust your creativity. I'm hearing innovation. And with flexibility, something about changing time zones. Okay. You're going to get a lot more job offers if you apply for overnight positions or change of time zone. Something about changing time zone, being on a different frequency is going to bring in a different level of abundance for you. Okay. I feel like whoever this is for, you're going to know what I'm talking about. I'm hearing if it's not one thing, it's another, especially on social media. You can leave one room and go into another, and you're still going to run into the same type of suspicious, speculative people that just have nothing but hate speech. And I think that this is the level where you're about to see that it's just a part of the territory. So you just don't take things so personal anymore. The Magician, King of Pentacles. You got to use what you have to get what you want. Somebody here you have qualities aspects about yourself. Like, God made you very special for a reason. There's things about you that are different. The things that most people tell you is bad, they will tell you that it's bad to keep you limited. So you've had to wipe all of your prior belief systems clean so you can start planting new ones. And that's what I see happening for you. Someone programmed you or fixed you at a very young age. Could have been this mom or grandmother or in-law or something like that, that really tried to try to convince you that it was wrong to be desired by someone for like your physical or something like that. And I feel like the reason why they gave you that program or belief system is because they knew that you were born beautiful or you were born privileged. It's like you may not have had the privilege financially or in some type of way, but you were born privileged in some area of your life. I don't care if this is brains. You get what I'm saying? Using your brain. So someone could have said to you when you were really young, nobody likes a smart person. You see what I'm saying? And that's the furthest from the truth. That was the spell. That was the curse to get you to believe that nobody liked the very thing that makes you unique. Period. Yes, evil stepsisters, parents, family. And it's because that's the thing about you that they couldn't stand the most. They could have said something to you like, oh, nobody's ever going to like fluffy, curvy, chunky people. That you have to look a certain type of way. But you're gonna be the person that achieves all of your dreams that you could have ever imagined or desired for yourself at a state of being where they say you're not supposed to receive it. Not saying that you ever won't change or you ever won't, be like Adele. You get what I'm saying? But your success you're going to experience while you have your haters' attention. That's pretty much it. Your haters are going to have to be there to experience it at a state where they believe that it's not supposed to happen for you. Then later on, after you done got that part out of the way, they don't that lesson has been learned. Because remember, all of our unique gifts that the Most High gives to us, they play a vital role in a bigger story. And right now in this season, when your life purpose and why certain things have been leading up to this moment has all been to make a liar out of a lot of hypocritical people, to expose a lot of people's worst their worst nightmares coming into fruition. And their work for your situation, the worst nightmare for them looks like you're extremely successful, looks like you are beautiful, it looks like you are spoiled, you're receiving princess treatment, you're treated like royalty, you're free, no one controls you. And according to these people, oh, you had to have gotten this by doing something strange for a little bit of change. You must be being bought by somebody. Somebody must be this is what they're gossiping about. They have absolutely no idea what's going on in your world, but they're speculating that this person probably got you and so many other like you. You're not special. That's what they're saying about you. And so they're trying to curse the next little girl and the next child. They may be talking to your kids about you, to your kids about you, and using you as an example of what not to be, to create, riffraff in your life, to paint you out to your own children, to be something less than valuable, worthy. Some of y'all, this may be happening when this was someone maybe planning or about to happen. It's like a child asking, "Grandma, why is the sky blue?" And then that person like, "Oh, it's because your mother's in it." You know what I'm saying? Or it's because, or why is the world like this? It's because people like your mom. That's what they're gonna say to your kids. Shit, this could be a direct parent, mother or father. I don't know. And then they're gonna try to hide it, and it's gonna be like something that's keeping your child wondering, like, well, now they're staring at you because they projected that negativity onto your children. They projected that into their little innocent minds, planted those seeds, and then your child is sitting there wondering, like, who should I trust? Who should I believe in? They like to plant these spells of curses and pass them down generationally around the ages of adolescence, when you're about to go through puberty and things like that. So y'all could have children going through those stages of development. Wicked. Temperance. You know, what you need to know about anybody that comes for your children, you don't have just regular kids. People who are chosen for major purposes in life don't have regular kids. The children that you have are here on their own mission. You see what I'm saying? Everything has a ripple effect. So anything that these people do to manipulate your offspring, they curse themselves in a horrible way. So a lot of them are getting repeated karmic experiences due to something that they've said or done to innocent children. Disgusting. This is even like gossip circles. You go to a family function and then your kid overhears family members are all huddled talking about you. I feel like y'all may have a child that doesn't want to like tell you what happened while they were there because they don't want to hurt your feelings, or they don't want you to You have a very wise child. Your children, they know how to read between the lines. They know when someone's emotionally manipulating them. They don't tell them, which is very smart. They listen to their guides. Their guides tell them don't give them no clout. So they play crazy. So your guides are pretty much telling you take a page out your own children's book because a lot of your children hear some shady shit. They just don't pass it around like it's not worth repeating. Damn. Okay. That's the type of kids y'all have. It's like nothing they say is worth repeating because they know it's jealousy. They know it's envy. Straight up. We have the full. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I felt shut up with that statement. Spirit was like, listen, y'all kids see way more bad things than y'all. They go through way more. They see so much shit, and they choose their battles wisely. You know why? Because they still listening to the voice of the Holy Spirit within them, and so they trust the steps that they're guided to take. This is how children know how to read the room. Because I feel like y'all have empathic children. It's been passed down. That gift of empathy has been passed down from you to them. Except they're better at it. And the reason why they're better at it, because at the point in time in which you had them, the information and data that passed down through their DNA, you started having children when you knew you needed to cut your family off. You get what I'm saying? So when y'all had the actual child, whatever spell, a lot of y'all children incarnated as generational curse breakers. So you got with a karmic, that's a spell, right? Then your child was born and you probably felt like you were no longer attracted to that person anymore. You don't know what you saw in them because whatever spell that was gravitating you guys to each other, it immediately was severed the moment that you conceived. So the cord was, it was thinning and thinning and thinning. And by the time the child actually came out, the person that you were with probably distanced themselves from you because they knew that that child was going to replace them. So they were even jealous of their own children. That's the type of karmics that y'all had, y'all past life karmics y'all came into. So it's like these children that were born into these deja vu relationships. They probably not very friendly with your family or their in-laws. They have like this energy where it's like, back in the day when parents would be like, oh, you need to speak when you come in a room, or you need to hug a relative when you see them. Your children probably had this natural standoff energy where they just knew, no, I don't want to touch you, or I don't want to be hugged by you. And it's like your children are telling you who your ops are, protecting you from them. So everything that you struggle to see about the karmics in your life and the lessons that you had to repeat, your children come already knowing. Stay the fuck away from it. And so at a very young age, you may have had to tell your children, defend your children against people that like to make them, commit or submit to certain belief systems. Y'all have a lot of children that don't believe in a lot of belief systems. Like how they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree? They can't say that about your children. It's like your children are their own people. And all you had to do was break up with a handful of belief systems. The moon, yes. There's a lot of subconscious work. It's the end. It's the end. It's not working. Someone's negative self-talk, negative self-thinking, karmic curses, whatever was casted generation after generation, that shit is done. Done. Now you have a clean slate. This is what people do They imprint on you at a young age, especially young girls. And they say certain things to use their own, weaponize their own children against their mothers. That shit is being broken. So that's all I have for you guys. I'm going to see you in the next one. I love you immensely. And remember, you are an awesome fucking mother. Okay? Love you. Bye.